Hi, my name is Jim Hedrick, AKA Mr. Jim. Pershing, and it was like a three-ring circus. Each pack and each troop would have a skid or an activity, and they would go out to their circle and do whatever they did. And the only reason I remember that is that there must have been an adult with the pack that was in the astronomy, and he had balloons with the helium in it, and we unrolled them to a certain mark, and it would make constellations, and then we'd roll it up to it, change the constellation. But I'll never forget that. But I think I was a Cub Scout when we were doing it. By the time I became a Boy Scout, I think the Scout Circus went away, but the Scout Exposition was at the Exposition Building at the State Fairgrounds, and they kept that going for a lot of years, because even we did it. I got pictures of Troop 16 doing different things there, but you'd get a booth and you would have a craft or a skit, not a skit, but an activity that you could perform or that would invite the people passing by to participate in. But they don't do stuff. And there, when it started to fizzle, as far as happening all the time, they had it out at, not Gateway, what's the other shopping center? No.
South Point?
No, where Walmart is. In that space between Walmart and Sam's, there's a street, that grassy area, they would have us out there. And the Scouts would sell tickets to the general public, and people could come in and see what we do. This is one of the Scout shows that they had out at the Bob Devaney Center, because it went from the Exposition Building, then they had it at Devaney. And we did most of ours outside of Devaney, and this is on the west side. And Cope just came into being, and Woody was big into Cope. And we got the scaffolding from Wentz Plumbing and Heating, because Tim Wentz was part of the troop. And Woody would get the climbing rope there from camp, and we'd have all the harnesses and stuff. And that's what we did. That was our activity. And people would come, and we'd get them in a harness and have them climb to the top. And that was always fun. Here's a picture of Woody putting a harness on. That's Mike McNiff's wife, and she was my son's den mother when he first joined Pac 16 100 years ago.